Welcome back, y'all. It looks like we're about to get busy, so I hope y'all secure y'all wigs because I have no idea what's about to happen. They got me pulling out all these cards. So today, right now, is the Capricorn Moon. Well, not right now. Right now it's the Capricorn Moon. So, what do we know about the Capricorn Moon? For me, and it seems like for a few of us, it is more of an activating energy. And so it is the last new moon. It is the Capricorn new moon. We're in Capricorn season. It's a black moon Lilith. Okay, it's a lot going on. And then the moon is sextiling Saturn. So like, it don't get any more lock in than this. You have about till the 1st to really like lock in, think about what you want to do or act on what you want to do. You know, for some people it's planning, for some people it's just writing ideas down, for some people it's saying this is what's about to happen for me, claiming things, manifesting things. It could be a ritual, whatever it is. Write it down and let it have some steps, either that you're literally working towards or actionable steps. Let's say that Capricorn and Saturn in general, there's no not only that there is no risk without reward, but also the reward is in the days that you show up and you're tired of doing that shit. The reward is in saying, I don't care how many times, how many roads I gotta find, I'm going to keep it going because I really want this thing. Saturn does BS. We had a Saturn year. We know how it feels, right? But Saturn also does this. I think of Saturn as like our grandmothers, our matriarchs. I don't tend to look at it only as like a male lens because why do that? And so, you know, it's kind of the parent or the figure in your life that asks you, do you really want to do that? I got a little hibiscus tea. I don't know. Somebody, ancestors. Anyway, ancestor spirits, somebody wants these. So, overall, this is really a year to lock in. And lock in a way that it's because you're excited about this, because you're passionate about it. I'm gonna do a post on my business page on Instagram, Astrolyszics, and it's on TikTok as well. So Astrolyszics all over the place. And so we're going into a Mars year, which is going to feel like the break that Saturn was holding, so you can make sure you have looked both ways, that you make sure that you had the correct directions to get to where you're going, that you actually even wanted to go. That the Mars year that we're going to get is literally taking the foot off the brake. And it's not go at your expense, it's go because you want to go. And like you want to go so bad that you just must. And so be excited about life again. And we need a plan to keep us kind of like on track, because you might lose your track. But again, you can change your mind. And that's the best part. You are the leader of your life. And if you haven't felt like it, lock in, right? A lot of times it's like, oh, life is happening to me. But there are things that you can decide to do. And what you can decide to do, do that. Y'all gonna see this cup. Anyway, so, you know, let's get into this. I don't know what's about to unfold. I'm gonna call in, clarify these messages. I'm grateful in advance for these messages. I'm gonna connect to y'all who are watching in order to just be as clear as possible. And so, anything that is not in our highest and best, we alchemize it to our highest and best. Capricorn is also boundaries. Boundaries with spirit, with people, with things. What is not conducive, what is not in your best interest, what is not of the highest quality and alignment and best, gotta go. And that's what Saturn does. So, listen, it's a Lilith moon. We're doing it. We're doing the things. All right, how do we want to do this? Oh, okay. All right. So I had added this to cart, and it is here now. So this is the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck. I mean, I do this because I am a woman, but this is for everybody. All the non-binaries and binaries come through, because we need some talkings too, okay? Because Capricorn be about their business, okay? They stand on business, they're about their business. So let's go. And it was really interesting. I actually pulled these for myself. I guess this is our base. So, all right, we got one. Oh, we got two. And listen, I'm really just here for messages because I have no idea how we're gonna pull all of these cards. Oh, okay. I got an idea now. Is it 3? How many are we doing? One more. We got one more, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little silent. This is for the people then. This is also very much giving year ahead. So this is not just a moon reading. This is a year ahead. And so don't say I didn't prepare y'all. Okay. Say I didn't prepare y'all. All right. You know, this is my go-to. And it's only right if Lilith herself is out here. Whoa. Okay. All right. This one looks like it wants to be out. Okay. I'll just keep all the guidebooks over here. Move this to the side. So, I think either taking action, claiming things aloud, writing things down, a combination of all of them. I feel like these would be my clarifiers. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to be... There's a double decker, y'all. Ooh. Well, listen. 10 of Pentacles. This is how you know it's a Capricorn New Moon. Energy. This is the vibes. But only if you claim that you are worthy of these things, right? Because we can do as much as we want, but if we don't feel worthy, if we don't feel good enough, or we didn't whatever enough, or are looking to meet some goal that has always been purposely out of the reach, because either you don't feel powerful enough, that's for somebody, powerful enough to make your dreams and your life and your experiences different and happen and all of those things. Like, yes, there is there are a lot of systemic things that get in our way, right? But it's also, how do we realign? How do we use the systems to work for us? You know what I'm saying? Because this is crazy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to keep pulling. I don't know what. Oh, all right. I still don't know what the erotic tarot is about to do here, but I hope y'all know I'll be here for the adults. And I mean, 21 plus legally, 25 plus if you're, you know, your your frontal cortex. I forgot the thing. When the rest of your brain start putting things together, okay? But anyone who is open, who is of legal age, because we're gonna get into these. Y'all be shy when I do the just solo erotic tarot. Listen, it's the Lilith moon, and Capricorn, as much as they be about their business, they be about their business. Okay. So we're gonna get in depth apparently, because they said let's prepare them for 2020. You can see my face because I did my makeup today. Because I had a little mini holiday photo shoot. I don't know. Depending on, you know, where Capricorn sits and where Saturn is, especially anybody who's gone through a Saturn return, listen. Saturn returns are hard. But if you decide to take control of your life and to not let bullshit kind of get in your way, people, places, things, right? Especially people. And also projections. Trust me, you're halfway through. You're halfway there. Specifically, proof that you are halfway there. Listen, Saturn return was hard as hell for me, and it is just hell for everybody, really and truly, because everything you thought you would get, it didn't happen that way, right? So let me, okay, I'm loving this setup. Let me move my little thing over here since it's so pretty. Everything you think you were supposed to be doing with your life. Usually during the Saturn return, Saturn's like, I let you do life all this time. Let's see what you've done. All of this is garbage. And you know it. So let's not do garbage anymore. Okay, great. Either you decide, this is Saturn, or I decide for you. And sometimes, many times, we are hard-headed. And Saturn clears the way for your greatness. Not everybody's ready for that, right? Sometimes it takes more time, whatever it is. But my relationship with Saturn, that motherfucker hard as hell, but it's like having a strict parent. Shout out to anybody who's had one of those, who has one of those. And then, like, moving out for school or something and feeling free. And then they come visit you and you've been wilding. Yeah, that's the energy of Saturn. But all that to say, anyone who's been going through their Saturn return, not cling. I don't like that word. Find the hope and renewal. And live in the way of, what if it does work out for me? That is what the star is asking you. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Like, ain't nothing, only you are in your way from this at this point, right? There are some struggles. I ain't gonna hold you. Life is real. But mindset is the beginning. So, I hope so. This is golden cat eye or yellow cat eye. Golden cat eye. This is Labradorite, and this is Azurite, which is one of my favorite stones. I have like a dope stone. One day when I start doing all the things, we will discuss. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. These will be in depth. So, prepárate. All right. So this is the overall energy of the moon, the star, and the 10 of Pentacles. It don't get, like, it can get better than that, but like, this is a good ass new beginning. Also, the thing about the star is it represents Aquarius, and so I also think about being innovative about the intentions that you make, right? It doesn't have to be this rigid, only this way can go. There might be some unexpected ways where you still find yourself in the place that you want it to go to, but not the journey has some unexpected plot twists, right? But you still don't end up where you want to go. So you have made your decision. Let's move. I'll put these here. Okay. Card number 1, Golden Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is actually known for, it has this like reflection and thing. It is actually man-made, but I just really like these. Cat's eye, used for protection. This is also solar plexus, so the belly area, confidence, inner child joy, those kind of vibes, right? It's kind of like how I think of Leo energy. Main stage type energy, but also protection around these things, right? Like if you haven't felt able to tap in to your inner child, or haven't been able to just be like joyful because you have felt judged or whatever, this is a good stone for that. All right, I'm gonna do it like this. Oh, why is this upside down? These are upside down. Because I did like, okay. Anyway, let us begin. I'm going to do them in order. So, we have Seasons of Wealth. This deck is completely new to me. I've only used it once, but it looks pretty cool. Seasons of Wealth. You know where we're going. To the guidebook. Does this have a number? No. Oh. Love a table of contents. Okay. That is page number 85. 8 plus 5 is 13. It turns into a 4. I don't know if that means something to you. It may or it may not. Maybe it's been harassing you. Alright. Seasons of Wealth. Money cycles. Embrace what is. Okay. Just see it. Abundance moves in seasons. Seasons of overflow, seasons of sustenance, seasons of transition, seasons of want. Unlike the seasons of the natural world, the seasons of wealth are unpredictable, but they all inevitably give way to a new season. This card indicates that it is time to embrace the current season of wealth you are in. If prosperity is flowing freely to you at this time, bask in the appreciation and celebration of your fortune. Toss aside thoughts of what might be in the future. Revel in the pleasure of the abundance currently making its way to you. If you are finding that abundance isn't as bountiful as you would like, look to the lessons being offered to you at this time. It is entirely possible that you're being asked to ready yourself to receive more than ever before. I'm going to repeat that. It is entirely possible that you are being asked to ready yourself to receive more than ever before by clearing away anything that might limit your ability to welcome any future wealth. Or, if you find yourself in transit from one season of wealth to another, reflect on what good has come from the season you are leaving and set intentions for the abundance you desire to receive in the one that you are entering. Open yourself up to whatever season of wealth you are in. The more you find all the growth and joy you can from it, the more abundance you will reap. So this is definitely talking about gratitude and being ready to receive. So if you just skip to your card, go back to the vibes, the initial vibes in the beginning. There's something for you there. We have coagulation. We have the Page of Pentacles, which I think just doubles down on this. Is like you have new offerings coming in, new opportunities coming in, a new season of wealth. I love that. I love that. All right. Ooh, yay. Okay, these are all good. So we have the Page of Pentacles, who usually comes in. It's not usually something or someone that is long term. It may be consistent, but still kind of like, we need more. We need a little bit more, right? But it might be like, finally, I got a little something to cover this month and the next month or whatever. Page of Pentacles is like, hey, or maybe you're creative and you know them getting paid invoice to invoice is hell. So it might be that invoice finally get paid because they're like, oh, it's in the month. We got to clear out all our expenses. That might be the vibe. I know that's annoying, but we need to have some hibiscus. Oh, so I want to go to this Eight of Roses because I want to verify. This is the erotic tarot. Eight of Roses is, I think it's swords. I just want to be sure. Yours is not so sexy. What happened? What's happening, friend? All right, so the Eight of Roses. Candles are wands. Roses are coins. Why are you in the reverse, amigos? Routines are harder to break if we enjoy them. Ooh. In the upright. A regular and reliable arrangement or resource. Sometimes we just want someone who can comfortably deliver. That someone can be you. Okay? So the fact that it's in the reverse is saying take care. Routines are harder to break if we enjoy them. Have you been complacent for too long? Because as I think of coins, and it might represent like Taurus, that's fixed sign energy. Many times you gotta shake some shit up, right? It might be that you have been in a season where it has been working for you, but you're ready for more. So is it really working for you anymore, right? Do not stick to the roads and the rivers that you are used to. You were meant for an ocean, so stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing small. Think big. Hello. So, it still looks, even though it's reversed, it still looks upright. And that is the cool thing about it. Seasons. Everything is not forever. That also includes deciding to amplify, expand, widen your capacity to do whatever it is that you want to do, right? There are levels to everything. You're ready for that next level. Stop playing. It might be scary. It might have more work. It might be a road that you have never traveled on. But will it be worth it? Yes, it will. Or do you want to live your life wondering what if? It's up to you, right? The light is from the Dreamscape Oracle deck. I'll leave Lilith for last. Yes, yes I will. The light is closer to the beginning, I think. This one doesn't have what it need. Praise the day, know you are on the right path. I'm liking it. And it's kind of like two opposites, right? Like the Pentacles looks kind of like the sun being held. The light is here. I think it's interesting. The goddess of the day holds her arms up to the light of the sun. She gives reverence to the life-sustaining rays which brings heat and light. The sun sets the world ablaze, illuminating every part of the corner. Nothing escapes the fire. She brings happiness and illumination to the land. Wake up. It is time to get to work. Begin putting your desires into motion. You can achieve anything you set your heart to in this light. You might feel exposed to the brightness. Do not be afraid. I'm gonna get on the whole thing. It is all right. Let the anxiety pass. You can have this. If you are waiting for permission to receive, this is your permission. You can have this. Whatever this is, as long as it's not harming you or others. Everything is as it should be. You are in the right place. Give into the desires of the light and grow. There is nothing wrong with wanting more, with wanting to be seen, with being in the limelight. Work on, and this is where I'm going to get on my soapbox. Work on, there is no fear worthy of being fear. Oh, I'm afraid to put myself out there, or I'm afraid. You're afraid of yourself and your own power. It's not really of being seen. You're in this world to be experienced, and I tell that to all of my clients and my friends. You're not here to be hidden away like Rapunzel, or you'd be in a tower with 90 inches. Like, you're not. You're meant to be seen and experienced. Not everyone will want to experience you. That is not your problem. Not everyone will receive you. You're not for everyone. Like my grandma used to say, you're not $100 bill to make anybody happy. Okay? Maybe we need $1,000 bill, but you know what I'm saying. To be afraid to be seen is not really being seen by other people, but seeing yourself in a way you never have before. Sometimes it has brought you harm, but those people are not your people. Those aren't even that's not even your target audience. To play small, to withdraw, to downplay yourself is to tell the universe you are not worthy. But then you asking for stuff. How are you going to ask and receive if you're saying you're not worthy of it? It's time. It's time for the sun to experience you, to warm you, to see your skin. But it's also time for us, the people that are ready to experience you, to be amazed, to be in awe. Most times we don't know what we're looking for until it is there. You're ready. And it's time for you to have whatever it is that you want. Do you feel worthy of it? Coagulation, which is soul ascension. Alright, after enduring a period of intense purges, life been beating your ass. It's alright though. Transformation, inner growth, and spiritual work. This is a phase of alchemy when you begin to truly embody the sun. How many times are we going to talk about it though? Literally, the sun is here. The Page of Pentacles looks like he's holding the sun. Look at this cool ass card. When you begin to truly embody your sun, soul's gold in ancient alchemy. The sun is the soul's gold in ancient alchemy. Didn't I say in the beginning? It's time to be confident. Okay? And confidence is a muscle. You don't get comfortable anywhere doing anything unless you do it continually. Be it being on stage, performing, giving a talk, answering, whatever it is, keep doing it. And you'll realize when you're in the right space, you become a whole different, more like you than you could ever know. But you got to give yourself the chance. The sun in astrology represents the life purpose and alignment in your chart. New opportunities, life decisions, and changes in directions are manifesting for you at a faster rate. It's coming. When you are in this phase, be mindful of perfectionist habits and gently release them, as there is no perfection. Practice presence. Be here now as much as you can. Associated with gold and the sun, you may want to wear gold, jewelry, clothes, whatever, or eat it. So eat yellow things. I almost think of a persimmon, but that's a little orangey. Let me stay focused. Coagulation is when you are nearing the end of the magnum opus. This is the sixth phase of alchemical magnum opus, which is culmination of all the ascension and healing work you've done thus far. Okay? Listen, the hardest days are behind you. You have found and embodied your higher self, light, and true essence in this lifetime. Shadow work. Creating and maintaining a daily meditation practice is key when you reach this phase. This allows you to remain in the present moment and heal any lingering shadows that can disrupt your light. I would also recommend frequencies. Your soul's gold is shining through. Allow it to emanate and shine for the world to see. Listen. Put a comment in the chat whenever you do the thing that you do. Be it that you're launching, be it that you are publishing, whatever it is that you decide to do, come back and put your link down. Share your event, whatever it is. I'll share it on all my socials. I ain't playing. Come back. It don't matter when it is. I get the comments. Let me know what are the things that you are doing so that I can affirm you. I'm so serious. I want to know what you decided to make happen for yourself. And it doesn't have to even exist. Just put it out there. Share with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got this. What if it works out? Hold on to that. Card number 2. Welcome. Labradorite. So Labradorite, apart from it being super, super gorgeous, actually, it made me look at my bigger one. So I'm coming. I'll show y'all the big one. Well, one of mine. This is for card number 2. Y'all special. Y'all special. Y'all get to see this. Oh. So, yeah. Does it do anything on the back? Yeah. So this is Labradorite. Obsessed with this. Okay. Labradorite is the magician stone. And if we think of the magician in tarot, it is the person who can make whatever they want happen. It is also a chemical sign. So either you're about to start your spiritual journey, you're about to unlock something in your spiritual journey, or you're just about to finesse the hell out of the, not the universe, but out of some shit that you're like, yo, I really wanted this thing, and look at it coming my way. Bliss. All right. Be flipping these because we don't need that. Saturn. Let's get the guidebook. All right. So we have, what does it say? Prosperity of overflow. Send me a little tip, friend. But for real, you about to go in the dopest season of your life. I'm so excited. Let's find, like, just by looking at her on here, is like, yeah. Her pocketbook in hand. All right, is it a pocketbook? I don't know what that is. No, it's a feather. Just a kidding. It looked like a pocketbook, but even the pose, being heart-centered, having the light shine through, it's gonna be good. Prosperous overflow. Listen, the colors are light. Your girl is running on fumes. Okay, this is 71. Is it 71? Let me double check. 71 turns into an 8. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but 8 is also the infinity sign, which is also the chemical sign, which is also an abundant number. Congratulations ahead of time. Welcome in the flood of abundance. Massive wealth is on its way, gaining momentum as it rushes you. I was told to clarify, the other thing about wealth is it's not just money. It is resources. For example, it can be housing, it can be community, it can be a network that speaks your names in rooms that you are not in. It can be anything that you have felt either some form of lack or hardship around can also be wealth. This card is asking you to ready yourself to receive this overflow of abundance. Expect it. Look for it. Invite it in. I don't know where she's from, but I know she's an African woman. And I think she's a podcaster. I don't remember the name. But she was like, money knows where home is. And I was like, you own something here. It's basically like, I don't chase money. Money knows where home is. Money knows where to come. Money likes me. It's attracted to me. She said something to that effect. Use those kind of affirmations. The prosperity is inevitably flowing to you, but you'll miss it entirely if you shut yourself off to it. Don't do that, friend. Make a plan for what you will do with the excess abundance that is flowing to you, okay? Get comfortable with the idea of having more than enough. We have to have a conversation, friends. Familiarize yourself with the feeling of having massive abundance before it even arrives. By taking this time before the overflow to get comfortable with the idea of it, you keep yourself open to it and ensure that the prosperity can flow easily to you. Let's talk about that, right? Because it's for Black folks, or folks that have been marginalized, that's not as easy as it sounds, right? Let me move these over so you can see. It's not as easy as it sounds, especially if you have either been poor or you have dealt with a lot of just like generational lack. Not everybody hits the ground running. Some people have to build the ground. Some people have to pave the ground, right? And so a lot of it is saying the work has already been done, friend. You have done the work ancestrally, spiritual wise. The universe has seen what you have put out into the world, and it's time for you to not need to prove your value, to not need to convince yourself to get something, to not go without because you are worried about when, right? To say, I want this thing, but I don't know, right now. Get the thing. If you have covered your basic needs, get the thing. Sometimes getting the thing or doing the experience or whatever it is that you have restricted yourself from is the confirmation that everyone and everything around you needs to be like, oh, they're trusting me now. Bet, right? It's coming. The overflow is down the street. It's not even around the corner. But are you going to turn a different corner saying, nah, I got to work harder? Have you realized that actual wealthy people, I'm talking about people whose family are set for multiple generations, are making money work for them? And I mean, yes, there is a lot of systemic bullshit that goes into that, but wealthy people are not out here breaking their backs to be wealthy. And mind you, I did start with some of us are paving the way. Some of us do got to put in extra time. But also, how do you make that time, that extra effort, all of the things that you're doing work for you? Let's say I'll be an example. I haven't really been posting a lot of new stuff. Why? I've posted new things for years, and there are things that people haven't seen. And I'm like, I'm gonna just repurpose some of this or expand on it in a different way. Why do I need to keep coming up with new things? Work smart, not harder. If you can trade with somebody, barter for services. But burning yourself out is proving to whoever, whatever you believe or venerate, that you don't trust that they are working with you. That you don't trust the capacity that you have for abundance. Let's keep it pushing. Strength card. Sometimes, again, we got an 8 and we have the infinity sign. I can't make this up. The strength card is usually where she has made, not domesticated, but has found some kind of unity, understanding with the lion, right? Maybe they're both the boss and they understand that. A lion is not going to respect you if you don't respect yourself. And there is strength that is not physical, it is mental. It is a holistic strength. Part of the strength in this case right now is alchemizing all that you have experienced into being unstoppable. People who have been wealthy don't have the mindset, the experience, the sharp eye that you got. Use it to your advantage. If you've been waiting to be a consultant, throw that shit out there and see what happens. Cast a line and see what fish get caught up in the thing. And it may not be lateral people around you, up. Maybe it's a corporate executive that's your actual target market, not a friend or a colleague, right? So get ready. And being abundant is also difficult. So like if you're gonna come into hella money, because that's what this is saying, right? Have a plan. Have a budget. Them first like 3 to 4 weeks you finna wild out, but everything isn't permanent. More will come, but you don't know when. Set some of that shit aside. If it's 3 times as much, put 1 extra time, right? Like, make a plan so that you don't have to push again to be in the same space. Literally, Saturn, this is your moon, y'all. This is the moon for y'all. Okay, we got a lot happening here. I'm not even all the way. I'm doing these in the orders that they want to be done. All right, let's look for Saturn. 28 turns into a 10 if that's not a... ¿Cómo se llama? Like a special number. I can't remember. My brain starting to decline, y'all. Okay, page 64. Page 64. Page 64. Looking for Saturn. Oh, wow. Okay. This is for Saturn. Age, reality, and discipline. Saturn teaches us that the gold in life comes with age, hard work, discipline, and structure. Life gets better over time. I can tell you that. And I don't know how long I'm going to live, but I'm going to assume that I'm at least, you know, it might be twice as much the age. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. If you thought, I love how they did 28 because that's kind of like when you start feeling your Saturn return. 27 really, but anyway. When the Saturn card shows up, it's time for you to put in time, effort, and sweat. Where have you cut corners? That can also be with manifestation and working on your confidence, not necessarily work. Saturn is asking for you to stay the course to alchemize your soul's lead into gold. Saturn in astrology brings harsh lessons, limitations, restriction, time, and wisdom. I explained this at the beginning as well, so check out the vibe check. While Aquarius invokes new structure, innovation, and the future, Saturn is associated with the archetype of father time and was the final outer planet in ancient astrology prior to the modern planets. Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, those are the modern planets. Therefore, Saturn is associated with reality, boundaries, and limitations. Saturn, known as Kronos by the Greeks, was a harsh deity in Roman mythology who ate his own children out of fear of being overthrown. That's not the energy in this, you know what I'm saying? Ruling with his iron sickle, that is what death uses. He was the god of crops. While Saturn can be difficult to handle as a malefic planet, one that brings hardship and difficulty, it can also be a positive force in transforming our lives. This dark astrological energy can show us where we need to learn difficult lessons and face reality. Part of reality is maybe you need a finance person. Maybe you need to talk to somebody about money. Maybe you need to talk to a therapist about how you view money. Transforming our lives. Once we learn the lessons, we will be master alchemists, transforming trauma into triumphs. All right, so Saturn, depending on age, because it is generational. Okay, so we have Saturn in Aries, leadership and self-assuredness. Saturn in Taurus, self-worth and abundance. Saturn in Gemini, communication and speech. In Cancer, emotions and the home. In Leo, creativity and self-expression. In Virgo, perfectionism and work. In Libra, relationships and equality. In Scorpio, sexuality and rebirth. In Sagittarius, travel and beliefs. In Capricorn, authority and discipline. In Aquarius, friendships and dreams. In Pisces, self-sacrifice and emotions. You reap what you sow. Hard work and discipline are required. The hardest work you will ever do is working through your own things, through your own limitations, to be quite honest. So we got the Emperor here in the reverse. There we go. This is such an interesting. So we have the Emperor here. Number 4. Moon, the Hermit, the Chariot. 4s and 8s. Okay. So he was in the reverse. Take care. Possible abuse. Okay, so let me read the whole thing. Advice. It's your turn to make the decisions. Make sure you know exactly what you want before you give orders. The nicest way to lead someone is by enticing them. Major key. The nicest way to lead someone is by enticing them. Okay? The Emperor is at home with his power. He can offer you a great deal. Being the boss requires confidence, charm, and a generous nature. Those at the top make it look easy, even if it was a battle to get there. It also requires imagination. What will you do with your power? What kind of example will you be? Beware of all of the above. Possible abuse of power, fear of weakness or indecision, bullying, and sometimes exhaustion. Take a nap. I don't know why I felt that so aggressively, but I did. Take a nap. Please. You don't got to do it all in a day, bruh. Was Rome built in a day? I don't know about Egypt. We don't know about Egypt. But, like, Rome wasn't. People are like, I'm building my empire. It might take 50 years. Take your time. Empires astrologically last up to 248 years. I'm just saying. Where's the gate? We're looking for the gate. Can you see the gate? Oh, I saw it and then I lost it. Dang it. I want to show y'all I done lost the page. But yeah, be the authority in your life, not the authoritarian. There's a difference, right? Because now you're telling other people how to act. Mind the business that minds you. Okay? The gate. Let me show it to you. It's such a pretty card. Portals appear at the edges of our eyes that you can almost visualize if you squint. Some see these portals and they know them for what they are. They have the gift of opening the small tear in the fabric of the world's material at will. The woman at the gate steps towards the rip, and her fingers find the edges of the gate. She reaches out and gently traces the portal's edges, and gently she tugs the side apart. The space opens, the air's salty scent teases the corners of her lips as the soft sounds of ocean waves flood into our world. She continues, I have to stop. So, for those who believe in, like, you know, Doctor Strange ass type stuff of like, you in the future already has what you want right now. Act accordingly, but also put in the motion to get there. You don't want the things that you want out of coincidence. At least I don't believe that. Nothing is a coincidence. You're not lucky to be anywhere. People are lucky to have you. And not in a way of arrogance. But even if it's like an interview, a lot of people get nervous during an interview whole time. Then people want something from you. It's a two-way street. You got something that they need, and they got something that you need. It is a business transaction. Hold yourself in the same regard. Okay. She continues pulling them apart until there is a window big enough for someone to step through. She smiles out to the other side and walks away. The portal is open and now waits to claim its traveler. Everything that you want is coming to you. Are you willing to walk through? Look deeper into the situation. What you want lies on the other side. Just step through. I think that's a perfect way to end that. Perfect way. Perfect. All right. Good luck, y'all. Tell me. Come back and tell me. Come back and tell me. Talk to me in the comments, por favor. So, we have Azurite. Azurite usually has malachite with it. So, it's blue and green. So, Azurite is a very intuitive, powerful stone, but it also helps unblock your throat chakra. So if you have to express yourself, vibes, right? Or allow the spirit to express itself to you. You can use boundaries around that, right? It might be, I just need it in dreams, bruh. Don't get crazy, right? But allow yourself enough silence and time away from the noise to be able to listen. The other part is expressing yourself from the heart, right? If we're talking about like chakras, that's the heart chakra. If your heart is open, you can connect to the other parts of your body. That feels complete. So this is the first one that comes out upright this time. It was getting interesting. The Champion. All right. All right, Boujou. All right, we got the Hanged Man and the Queen of Shells. Let's start with the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck so I can put this thing away. The Champion. Let's show you the card. Let's show you up close. I mean, it's clear. It's very much giving the Chariot in the other deck, where it's like after some hardship, you make it. So let's find the Champion. Baby, I am sleepy. I hope y'all enjoy this. Share this with a friend. Tell a friend. Talk back to me. Put comments in there. Don't be texting me. Put the comments so people can find me. The number is 9. Which is the year of 2025. It's a 9 year. And how that works is 2 plus 0 plus 2, which is 4, plus 5, which is 9. Sometimes people just be saying shit and they don't explain where it comes from. That's why. Abundance for the highest good. The Champion understands something about money that most others do not. The more that she uses it with the intent to always do the highest good in the world, the more money magically finds its way to her. So, for you specifically, and you have Black Moon, Lilith, and Capricorn, this is important. When you come up, make sure that you don't get lost in the sauce of, oh, I got money now, I'm better than... Whatever it is, don't let money take over you. Because if you start doing bullshit, Saturn gonna beat your ass. So make sure that if you are, like this community organizer, activist turned superstar, there is a saying in Spanish where it's like, a cada puerco le llega su sábado. Every pig to every... A cada puerco le llega su sábado. It feels so easy to explain, but it's not. Every pig, their Saturday comes. Saturn day. the day where, you know, if it's like holidays or whatever, they end up at the butcher's, period. So be very mindful of what you do with wealth and the money that you obtain. Don't forget where you came from. And it's not to say give money to everybody, but make sure that when you say you're doing something, do it with the right intention, because it will backfire. And that's not even like, oh, I'm guessing. No, it's going to backfire. And what will happen is lack might come your way. She spends freely when she feels the pull to spend. She saves intentionally when she feels the nudge to do so. But with every decision and every exchange, she holds the intention to act from a place of highest good. Remember, this is gendered, but this is not a gendered reading. She blesses the money that goes out with a prayer. That's good. For it to go into the world and find the people who need it most. That's really dope. She blesses the money that goes out with a prayer for it to go into the world and find people who need it most. She honors the money that comes to her, thanking it for allowing her to feel supported, so she can continue to fight and bring more good to the world. The champion challenges you to ask how your abundance, no matter the amount you currently possess, can be best used for good. Perhaps it's time to share the wealth more fearlessly. Perhaps it's time to allow money to accumulate so that you feel secure, relaxed, and therefore better able to share gifts with the world. Ask yourself how your abundance can be used for the highest good of others and for your own highest good. You see how it's even? I like that a lot. The other thing to this, I think it slipped my mind. Damn. I had a whole thing. Maybe it'll come back to me. I'm tired. I'm running on fumes, so my brain is slowly shutting down. I'm sorry. I don't know. We'll keep it going. Black Moon Lilith. Let's read Black Moon Lilith. Number 10. Page number 10. No. It is number 10, but it's not page 10. Where is my thingamajig? Table of contents. Okay, you tripping. Like I can't find Black Moon in Capricorn. So I hate the audio. Capricorn. Elevated status. You about to come up in some monies. And like longevity money. Elevated status, and it's, you see this? It's two people here. A miserly person can't be elevated. That's what I was gonna say. So the other thing to this is, damn, it keeps coming and going. There's a message for somebody. I guess it'll come. Alright, elevated status. Black Moon Lilith in Capricorn. Imposter syndrome is creeping in and you're... Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. You don't have to prove your funds. Also, boom, I got it again. For some people, spending money, giving money, providing resources to someone else also brings you resources. That might be you. I don't know, you can test it small ways, right? But for some of us, providing, giving, offering becomes a mutual thing, a mutual give and take. So sometimes holding on too tight restricts your flow. Period. The cosmos wants you to let go of insecurities and have faith in yourself. The cosmos wants you to let go of insecurities and have faith in yourself. I need more tea. Sorry. The opportunity to level up and gain recognition is well on its way. Do not let fear self-sabotage what's to come. I guess I just needed a pause. Break the glass ceiling, be it your own or that of others, and shift the structures that are holding you down. Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign symbolized by the sea goat. This new moon is for you, baby, which exudes leadership, status, structure, hierarchy, tradition, and power. Ruled by cosmic disciplinarian Saturn, Capricorn represents the patriarchy and authority. Use the systems to your benefit. Black Moon Lilith in Capricorn, which is what we have right now, sparks rebellion against traditional and oppressive structures. Madam C.J. Walker, a natal Black Moon Lilith in Capricorn, broke down systemic barriers of oppression as the first Black multimillionaire building a hair product empire in the early 1900s. Just because people think you can't don't mean you can't. Even if you think you can't doesn't mean that you can't. Black Moon Lilith in Capricorn paves a unique path upward. Every time you achieve or gain the status you desire, there is always someone or something there to overshadow you. Fuck them. As a result, you can build up fear around your own power. Don't do that. People only project onto you littleness because they know how big you can get. The haters. Don't be your own hater. The key is to step into a leadership role in your personal and professional life without apology. Your reality will shift once you release the limits on yourself, not the other way around. Divine feminine shadow work. It's time to release attachment around power and recognition. Not everybody will give you that. You might have to give it to yourself, friends. Instead, align with your soul's purpose. This will make you more magnetic versus repelling the opportunities that materialize for you. Fuck recognition. Do the shit because you want to. Everything else will come. Divine masculine shadow work. Control can be toxic masculine trait. In fact, the best way to alchemize this shadow is to provide stability and security to those around you. A cheap man, this I have to get gendered with. A cheap masculine man does not get the benefits of Venus. If you are sheesh with your resources, especially with femmes and women, you will not get blessed. You do realize when you are in partnership and community with Venusian beings, they give, they magnetize. If you're cheap, you're going to get the same energy back. That's just facts. You broke. Sometimes, especially to men, sometimes you don't have the abundance that you want because you're not a generous person. And that is a conversation for another day, but be generous not only with others, but with yourself. Where have you not supported the feminine energy in your life? That also includes within yourself. What or who has questioned your authority? It's time to challenge imposter syndrome. Call that bitch a hoe. She a lying scallywag. I'm talking about imposter syndrome. Not nobody else, okay? All right. The shadow. We got some stuff. Because, like, even the Hanged Man is like, you are in your own way. Right? Change perspective. Shift. Pivot. Shake some shit. You might need to reevaluate how you see yourself in your life. You have sat in a box. You have sat behind a wall. It's time to be like, maybe if I stand up. Maybe if I lay a different weight in bed, I get a different dream. Right? Like, shift perspectives. It hasn't been working for you. Shift. You don't need permission to change your mind. Just do it. Period. Again, this kind of doubles down on where have you not been giving support to the feminine in your life, because we have the Queen of Shells in the reverse, and it's literally like you could have whatever you wanted, but you're not investing in it, whatever that is, whatever creative aspect of your life, gentle, nurturing, or just something that quite literally feels like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this because whatever. That's not. Anyway, feel your feelings. Pushing through is not a sign of generosity or abundance. The popular and people-pleasing Queen of Shells knows the arts of making one feel absolutely at ease. This is in the reverse, so think about that, right? She is determined to use these powers to achieve security for herself and her loved ones. She'll make sure her sexual style falls in line with your desires, however wicked. This queen is also best placed to provide sexual healing. If you are not a generous lover, this is also for you, right? Part of abundance, part of the magic of engaging in pleasure in life, especially if you engage with femmes or in women, and you're just worried about yourself, you will never fully experience the gift of abundance in all the ways, because when you're more worried about yourself than whoever you're with, you will never fully experience being able to see yourself in a light that you have never seen yourself. I might go over some people's heads, but whatever. Take care. She is very sensitive to negativity. Despite her beauty and accomplishments, she can be insecure. That might be you. You might be insecure. Most times, somebody who is sheesh or cheap with their time, their resources, are insecure people who live in lack and don't believe that abundance will ever come their way. Which it wants to, right? It's literally like abundance is at the door knocking, and you're like, I don't know if I should. Oh, stop playing. Stop playing. You're playing yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have the capacity for more, but you have to believe that for yourself. You have to believe it. I'm looking for... I closed the box that I was looking at. You have to believe you have more to give, to offer, and to receive. Nothing can flow in a closed fist. So we have the shadow, which also has all of the phases of the moon. Might also be like Cancer placement. Let's find the shadow. Isn't that interesting? I also think of like Peter Pan. You got so comfortable having it there that when it was gone, it was feeling away. So, meanings. Follow your dreams. Allow the childlike magic to flow into your life. That sometimes is seen as, I don't know, a gender trait or whatever, but like inner child connection is literally so important. It really is the base of everything. Gaia pulls the veil of the universe high into the space to reveal the line of spinning moons flowing down the Milky Way from dark to full and back again. Her actions turn around, giving us time to delineate between the waking moments and the dreamlike states which murmur into our ears. The shadow phase of the moon provides us with the perspective to see clearly. Use this time to determine reality from imagination. Also, don't be a loser in your own dreams. I don't know what that's about, but like, I've seen that lately a lot, especially like in Twitter. I've seen like, how are you a loser in your own fantasy? Don't do that. What you doing? It is a powerful magical time that allows us to see. It is an honor to gain access to the dreams of the universe. Use this time wisely. You need to do a manifestation ritual, put something down on paper. You need to do something this moon. And you know what it is? I feel like it's not something that you're unaware of. Maybe you've been ignoring it or you've discounted it. Don't do that. Okay? Again, follow your dreams. Write them down. Maybe you need to keep a dream journal or have a dream app. There's a variety of those. Pay attention to the signs. That is how you will know that things are coming your way. And so, listen, y'all. I am here. I am glad that you have been here all of the year. Make this moon whatever it needs to be to you, right? Sometimes everybody's like, oh, I gotta do rituals. Sometimes it could just be that you have done the work that you've needed to do for the year. And you allow yourself to rest. That is part of this energy, card 3. And so, overwork. I knew somebody who needed to like prove they had worked enough to rest. And I was like, what is he talking about right now? Right? Like, that doesn't make sense. Mistreating our bodies, disconnecting from our bodies, not getting pleasure, not allowing ourselves to feel pleasure, receive pleasure, like anything that keeps us disconnected, be it our phones, be it our thoughts, whatever it is, prevents us from tangibly experiencing abundance. Don't do that disservice to yourself. Feel your feelings, as uncomfortable as they may be. But be here now. It's what you have. It's what we all have. It is the gift that we have. Yes, we are all souls, we're frequencies, we're energies, but we're having a very human experience. Don't forget that part. Sometimes we're not meant to create anything besides living. The creation is sometimes living life. Where are my other cards? I feel like I'm missing them. Right here. So, thank you everybody for kicking it with me any time of this year, be it that you are the first person, it's your first time, or you've been kicking it for a while. I appreciate you. Share with a friend, tell a homie, recommend to somebody. If you're like, you need help, send them my link, right? I will see you in the new year. Well, the new calendar year, not the new astrological year, and that's a thing in itself. But this is gonna be, a lot's gonna happen. A lot of shifts and changes. I hope that you get on the wave to your best life. And that's literally why I be on here talking to y'all, and sometimes I feel like I be talking to myself. Sometimes I need to hear the things. But be affirmed. Be more courageous on your way to joy and pleasure. Life is hard. It is hellish. It is difficult enough. You don't have to be part of your own problem. Believe in yourself more than anybody else will, because that's it, really. That's it. That's all. So, I will see you on the other side. I will see you in the future, friends. Until then, hit me in the comments. Bring, if you launching something, if you celebrating something, if you're doing a wrap up of what you've done, celebrate yourself as you are right now, so that you can make space to celebrate what you do tomorrow. It could just be taking a nap. Some of y'all need to just go to sleep, just like me. And so I close out this sacred space that we have created. I close every everything out, disconnect all of the things. We have alchemized anything that is not in our highest and best. And so I let you do your frequency. I go my way. And I will see you in the next moon.